Frederick Wallace Smith was born in 1944 in Marks, Mississippi, and lost his father at age 4. Raised by his mother, Fred faced a childhood hip disease that left him on crutches for years. But by age 10 he overcame his disability, later excelling in football and developing a passion for flying. Earning his pilot's license as a teen, Fred's fascination with aviation grew alongside his curiosity for business. Growing up in Memphis, he attended Memphis University School, where he stood out as a leader. Early adversity taught him resilience, a trait that would define his future. Inspired by his late father's entrepreneurial spirit, Fred saw how big ideas could change lives. His love for flight and business set the stage for something extraordinary. Even as a boy, Fred was always thinking, always dreaming bigger. These experiences weren't just childhood memories, they were the foundation for a revolution in global delivery. The boy who once struggled to walk would soon teach the world how to move at the speed of flight. Fred Smith's journey was just beginning. At Yale, Fred Smith studied economics and political science, surrounded by ambitious thinkers. He joined Skull and Bones, forging connections with future leaders like George W. Bush. In an economics class, Fred wrote a term paper proposing a radical new way to deliver time-sensitive packages overnight using a central hub. His professor gave him a C, calling the idea impractical. But Fred saw a future where speed and reliability would be essential for business. He didn't let the grade stop him. Instead, it fueled his determination. That paper became the blueprint for Federal Express. Yale taught him to trust his vision, even when experts doubted him. Sometimes the world's best ideas start with a mediocre grade. Fred's belief in his concept never wavered. The seeds of a global revolution were planted in that classroom. After Yale, Fred joined the Marine Corps and served 2 tours in Vietnam. As a forward air controller, he flew over 200 combat missions, learning logistics under fire. He saw firsthand how slow, inefficient supply chains could mean life or death. The military's struggle to deliver urgent supplies mirrored the business world's need for speed. Vietnam taught Fred leadership, discipline, and the importance of reliable delivery. He returned home a decorated captain, ready to turn his Yale idea into reality. The battlefield had given him the confidence and practical know-how to build something new. Fred Smith was now prepared to change the world of business. In 1971, Fred Smith launched Federal Express with a $4 million inheritance and $91 million in venture capital. He bought a fleet of jets and set up a central hub in Memphis. On April 17, 1973, FedEx's first night saw 14 planes deliver just 186 packages. The company bled money, nearly collapsing during the oil crisis. Famously, Fred once gambled the last $5,000 in Vegas to keep the company afloat. His relentless belief and risk-taking paid off. Businesses soon realized the value of overnight, reliable delivery. When it absolutely positively has to be there overnight, became a promise. By the late 1970s, FedEx was profitable and expanding rapidly. The hub-and-spoke model revolutionized shipping and modern business. Fred's bold idea, once dismissed, became a global standard. FedEx grew into an international powerhouse, changing how the world moves. One man's gamble had created a giant. Today, FedEx operates in over 220 countries, moving millions of packages daily. Fred Smith is hailed as the father of express delivery, an industry he invented. FedEx's speed and reliability fueled the rise of e-commerce and just-in-time manufacturing. The company's impact goes far beyond shipping. It changed how we think about time and distance. Fred led FedEx for over 50 years, championing a people service profit philosophy. He believed taking care of employees led to great service and lasting success. His leadership blended marine discipline with visionary thinking. Fred Smith's story is proof that perseverance and bold ideas can change the world. He didn't just deliver packages, he delivered a new way of doing business. The boy with a big idea became the man who delivered the future.